Peace and blessings, everyone. Join me in the kitchen as I make some smoked fish my way. Fresh ingredients. Keep watching. I'm making a delicious smoked fish with some beans and rice. Very flavorful. First, we're gonna grab some fresh ingredients right out of my kitchen garden. I'm gonna get a bunch of scallion. You know, when I cook, I like using fresh ingredients. It makes the food taste so much better. And I'm gonna grab a couple of sprigs of Mariman basil. So if you know about this, you know that it's very fragrant and very flavorful. Add that to any dish, makes it even better. And some broadleaf thyme here. Broadleaf thyme goes by many other names: Spanish oregano, Indian borage. It's not just for seasoning, it's very medicinal. And I'm gonna grab a nice hot pepper right out of the kitchen garden. I'm not making it too spicy hot, but it's gonna be very flavorful. So keep watching. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's the Duck Man in the kitchen again. I'm gonna show you a quick recipe here, guys. Today I'm gonna be grilling some fish. I feel like eating some fish here. So I got two types of fish. I have skate. So if you haven't eaten skate, this is skate. It's already washed and clean with lime. And I have a nice chunk of snapper here. This is like half of a snapper that we had used. And this is the remaining half that I'm going to be using today. So I have all my ingredients laid out here. I'm going to show you that. Here's my fish. And these are my ingredients that I'm working with here. We have a lime, onion, some brown sugar. I have soy sauce. I have molasses, raw honey, avocado oil. I have my broadleaf thyme, a ton of scallions. And we have here some dry seasoning. I have black pepper. I have some garlic, salt, ground ginger, and some nutmeg, ground nutmeg, and a nice hot pepper here. Lots of thyme. And I'm about to get my fresh berries going here. So this is a pimento berry. This is what actually makes it jerk. So I probably got about a tablespoon or so that I'm gonna ground fresh now. After I'm finished chopping and grinding all my ingredients, I'm gonna put it all in here and blend it all up to make a paste. This is gonna be our jerk seasoning, our base, and we're gonna get started and put everything on the grill as it marinated. So let's get started on my jerk marinade. I'm gonna tweak my recipe a little bit. It's gonna be different than the recipe that I use for when I'm jerking meat. So first I'm gonna rough cut my onion. You can use any kind of onion, white onion, red onion, any kind of onion, and put it into your mixing container. You can use a blender, food processor, anything you like to blend it up into a puree. So I'm going in with my broadleaf thyme here, a nice bunch of that, and I'm gonna strip my dry fine leaf thyme. This is the Caribbean thyme, so it's much more flavorful. I like to strip them, get them off the twigs, off the stems, so later on I don't have to worry about picking that out. So we want to make this into a nice smooth marinade. So a lot of people do their jerk seasoning, their jerk marinade a little different. I'm doing this one for fish, so a little bit of nutmeg, a little bit of black pepper, and a little bit of ground powdered ginger, 1 teaspoon of salt, and about 4 to 5 cloves of garlic, and my nice Scotch bonnet pepper, which is gonna add flavor but not a lot of heat. So I managed to get about maybe 2.5 teaspoons of my ground pimento berries, and now I'm gonna rough cut my scallions. Yes, use a lot of scallions, guys, and if it's fresh, it's even better. Much more flavorful than using dried stuff, right? Just ram that into your mixing container. And now I'm gonna go in with a 1/4 cup of brown sugar and some soy sauce. About 4 teaspoons of soy sauce goes in. Remember, guys, we add into the layer of flavor here. And since it's fish, we want to make it nice and sweet with a little bit of seasoning and some tangy flavor as well. About 3 tablespoons of raw honey and 1 lime that I'm gonna juice. You need some acidity to help penetrate the meat. So just squeeze it directly. This is a seedless lime, so I don't have to worry about that. Just juice it right in there. And now here's a little secret ingredient here that we use for jerk. And we don't use browning, right? So I'm going in with 1 large tablespoon of molasses. That's gonna give it that beautiful brown color. And about 4 tablespoons of cooking oil. I'm using avocado oil. You can use olive oil if you like. It's smelling so good right now. And we're just gonna blend this up just for a few seconds, the puree. And it's as simple as that, guys. Little bit different from when you're making jerk seasoning for your meat. And here it is, nice and thick and rich and smelling awesome. And now it's time to get going with the meat. So first of all, we're gonna put some slits into our fish like this, because we want everything to penetrate and get deep into the fish. So I'm gonna do that with my skate as well, guys. So if you didn't know what skate is like a stingray, very fleshy and meaty. And I'm gonna go in with my marinade now. Make sure that it get into all those little slits that I made earlier. And we're gonna marinate this for about an hour. Let it sit there as I prepare the rest of the ingredients. Make sure it's well coated. We're smoking this baby here. So we're gonna get lots of flavor. This is not gonna be your regular old smoked fish. It's gonna be smoked jerk fish. So guys, continue to watch, and if you're liking this video so far, please subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and continue to watch. And now if you have one of these racks, it's very useful. I suggest that you get this if you're gonna do fish, because fish are so delicate that you don't want to break it up. So this comes in really handy. So after my fish been marinating for about an hour, I add it to my little fish basket here, and we get ready for the grill. But before we get into the grill, I'm gonna get me some pimento leaf. Yes, guys, this is allspice leaf. This is what they use in Jamaica for the jerk. So we're gonna get extra flavor from this when we smoke this. And I'm gonna put that right on the grill. Usually I do smoke my fish outdoors, but today is a very rainy day, so I'm doing it on the grill. So if you want to do smoked fish on your grill, this is the way to do it. I also have here some bay leaves. That's gonna add some more flavor here, and our fish go right on there. And we're gonna smoke this on low heat, and we'll come back and check on this in a little bit. Let's get going. So it's It's been about 15-20 minutes, and we're gonna come back and look at it. So take a look at this, guys. It's been smoking here. The leaves are changing color. It's browning and it's smoking slowly. I got it on low heat, and the flavor is amazing. Unbelievable flavor that the pimento leaves are giving off, and it's making the meat nice and brown. We're gonna go for some more on the other side. So now that my fish is smoked and smelling wonderful, and it's tasting great here, we're gonna fillet it right off the bone. And I made some beans and rice to go along with this. And this is it, guys. Smoked fish with beans and rice. Quick, easy recipe. This is how I do it. That's it. Deliciousness here. Lots of flavor. Jerk. Sweet jerk flavor here. So if you like this recipe, leave a comment. Let me know if I'm doing it right. But believe me, it was good and delicious. Lots of flavor, smokiness. So the next day, we shredded our leftover fish. If you know, you know. We made some fish choker with roti. It's so delicious. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Have a blessed day.